Well, it's me sitting behind the camera again. Maybe you can see a little of me right there. I'm just waving to you in here. Um, it was so hard yesterday doing my video about Ronnie Carroll from Phil Collins's band, from Phil's history with him, and his passing. It was very quick. It happened over the course of a couple of days where he he went, and I still can't believe he's gone. He was such a fabulous character. Um, and almost right after I did the posting, I found out another friend had passed away. And I want to do a little tribute. I had some music I was going to do, and I think I'll do two videos today. Because I know both these guys would have loved some music. But the great Jim Ladd, who was one of LA's greatest disc jockeys, passed away about the same time Ronnie did. And Jim's been a good friend over the decades. He was an incredible supporter of the immediate family, of the albums, of the documentary. He was just like one of the cornerstones of the classic old rock disc jockeys that just don't exist anymore. He was like the last of the breed for me. And he's been a part of my musical life for as long as I can remember. And he and his wife were just fabulous people, Helen. And it just it completely took me by surprise that he's now gone too. So there was a really great interview done with him. And I thought I would go ahead and show you that interview for those that aren't familiar with him. But this guy is like the real deal, and we'll definitely miss him because he was one special cat. So here we go. This is the great Jim Ladd.
I want to ask you about something that I think any person would be extremely flattered by, and that is Tom Petty's song, The Last DJ, about you.
Well, it was, let's say that it may have been partially inspired by me. Let's put it that way. I don't want to say that it's about me because, but I am very, very honored, obviously, and very humbled that Tom would do this. And there is a dedication in the liner notes regarding me that is wonderful.
I think anybody that listens to Jim Ladd on a regular basis and knows what your show is all about can just listen to the lyrics and know that it doesn't really fit with too many other people.
Well, thank you.
And
thank you.
You also mentioned that, I heard this, you speaking about this, that the first time you ever heard that, Tom played it for you, didn't preface it with a story or it's about you or anything like that. He just played the song for you.
Mm-hmm.
What went through your mind when it all started clicking?
Well, what I thought was that here he had written this wonderful song, which is really a love song about radio, because he cares about radio. Okay, some people have totally misinterpreted this song as an attack on radio when it is exactly the opposite. It's because he cares about radio. So I thought, man, this is great, and good for you. And you got it right, and can I hear it again? So he played it again, and this will tell you something about Tom Petty. I don't know, 6 months or so before that, he had been at the Museum of Television and Radio and participated in a seminar on the loss of freeform radio. And he told me, Jim, I had this song then, but I didn't bring it because I didn't want it to appear in any way like I was trying to hype a record when I was there to talk about radio. And this is before he played the song, and I didn't get what he was saying. And then he plays the song, and I went, oh, man. But it did not click that it was about me at all. I thought this is a character, and it's about radio, and I was thrilled with that. And then on the way home, the engineer and producer that was with me, because I was there to do an interview with Tom Petty, and I'm driving home, they go, what'd you think about that song? And I went, well, God, it was great. Didn't you think so? It was about radio. And They said, it was about you, you idiot. I went, no. They said, what are you, nuts? So, you know, it didn't click because I didn't imagine, you know, and Tom didn't say it, you know. And then when it became apparent to me that and again, I want to phrase this correctly, that I think it may have been inspired by me. How's that? It's not me, but I may have inspired the song. If that's true, I'm very grateful. And then what he says, which I won't repeat, but anybody who cares to look on the new album, The Last DJ, at the liner notes and see what he wrote, I'm very proud of that.
Yes, that must be a very uplifting feeling for you, knowing that that's been your belief all these years and someone is chiming into that as well and believes the same thing you do.
Frankie, you can't even imagine. I've been doing freeform radio for 33 years now, which is frightening in itself. And I have been adamant about this issue. I have put my job on the line. I have been off the air twice in my career because of this issue of refusing to follow the format and fighting for this issue of freedom. And to have somebody like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers come along and write an album like this about the issue and do such a great job and pull no punches, I just feel great about it. You know, it's like vindication. You know, it's like I've been vindicated, and I know I'm not crazy, you know, because Tom believes that much in what he's saying.
Well, I hope for my sake and the sake of radio broadcasters everywhere that you are not the last DJ.
Thank you. Me too. You know, me too. And that's the whole point of it. I don't want to be the last DJ. I want to be the guy that helps kick it, you know, the industry in the ass. So there's a lot of us. That's what Tom wants too. I don't want to be the last DJ. I want to be competing against really great people as well as working with them, you know. I want to be working with creative folks who are doing freeform radio as well as people across the street, you know, who are pushing me and coming up with their own ideas. That's when radio is at its best.
Great.
Oh, well. Jim is something, and I can't believe it. I mean, talking about Jim, and Tom is gone too. How the hell did we lose Tom Petty? You know, it's just unbelievable. But my heart's with Jim's family and friends and our community as a whole, because he was he was a player in it. He was a big deal, and he will be profoundly missed. And I just love you, Jim, and my heart's is hurting at your passing. So okay, everybody, I'm gonna do another video now about some music, and I'm sure Jim would have been happy with that because he loved music. So take good care. Okay, bye-bye.